What's going on, guys? Tony here from LearnAutoBodyandPaint.com in Paradise Garage. If you guys can quickly type in the chat, if you guys can see and hear the video, let me know where you're tuning in from. This is your time. We're going to be doing auto body Q&A for the next 20 to 30 minutes. So if you have any questions regarding auto body and painting, hiccups, during your projects, whatever technical issues, now is the time to type in the chat. We did have a little discrepancy with the time zones here. It looks like when my team set up the live, it was supposed to be like in another hour, but we stream at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And now I have to actually stream around 12 o'clock Hawaii time, lunchtime, to get that 6 p.m. So maybe we'll change that later, but as of now, it is what it is. And if you could just type in the chat, guys, let me know that you see and hear me. Type in the chat. And if you're a Learn All About It VIP member, type in VIP. And then we can get started on your auto body Q&A. Hope everyone's doing great. Let's see. Just want to say thank you for streaming with us today. Welcome Learn Auto Body VIP members. And if you're brand new to the channel, I'm going to send you a link really quickly where you can get free training on auto body and paint by clicking right over here. Let's just put that link in. There you go. What's up? What's up? Dan, Big Red, Charlie, what's up? Michael G, VIP, Monty Casey from Oklahoma. I'm assuming everybody can hear and see the video. Finally painted my IROC Z. Great, 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 guys. Okay, cool, cool. So what are you guys working on? Any questions regarding auto body? Let me know. We'll take care of you today, give you some ideas. What's up, Tom? We're actually going to be starting the van project this week. We had a lot of people vote in on their color of choice, and it seems like the majority of people wants to see white. So we're going to be painting our teal van using a single stage white with black. We're going to have a floating roof. So around all the windows and all that area going to be black. The roof is going to be white. I kind of like white because it's going to be nice and cool for me. And the body's going to be white. And then we're going to do some sort of graphic on the side of the van once the white is done. So pretty much we're going to be using the single stage white base, not base, but single stage white as a top coat, base coat, right? And then we're going to put graphics on top of it. So that's pretty much going to be happening. We're going to start the body work later this week. We're going to start filming later this week. And it's going to be a project that we'll probably complete within a couple of weeks. Shouldn't be that much. But like I said, I might be painting the van in pieces and in parts and pieces. Not parts like disassembling it, but by masking off parts of the van in my 2-car garage. Just because most people actually want to see that. So we'll break it up into a couple different paint jobs. We'll do the roof one day, maybe the roof. And yeah, we'll do the roof one day. And then we'll do the body. We could do the body in a day or break it up into 2 days. And then we could do the black. And then we could do the graphics. So it's going to be a multi-day paint job. But it's going to give you guys an idea on how to do something so large from, a smaller garage without a spray booth. If you guys are looking into that. Does this sound interesting? You guys kind of liking that idea? What do you think? I know we get a lot of questions of people asking, hey, can I break up a paint job into multiple paint jobs? Like do panels and sections. And I say, yeah, you could do it as long as you're not doing candies or pearls, as an addition to your regular paint, you guys, because it's just hard to blend and hard to match. Jeff is from Ohio. Great. Jeff, how did your IROC Z come out? What year was that thing again? VIP Orlando, Phoenix, or Phoenix, Arizona. Harold Schwinn, what's up? VIP, Kansas. Tom, what's up from Tampa? Hello from Oklahoma. Michael G, Austin, Texas. I miss Texas. I actually really miss Texas. Texas is cool. Dan, Big Red, what's up, guys? What's up? What's up? So, any questions you guys got, or not? Whatever, I don't care. This is your time. I'm here to hang out for another 20 minutes or so. And if you guys have any questions on Autobody, let me know. Jersey, what's up, Jersey? How's the weather? Getting warmer over there or what? I know you guys, some of those guys out there were getting hit with some snowstorms. Haven't talked to my brother recently, but yeah, they had snow a couple weeks ago. So what's new, guys? What's new? What's new? Type in the chat. Let's talk. Let's talk. What's new? What's the best way to remove two-sided tape from the back of moldings? Pretty much scrape it off. I would get a razor, get a razor blade and get close as possible and just scrape it off. And then you could finish taking off the adhesive with a little bit of lacquer thinner on a rag. Lacquer thinner on a rag will just take the rest of the glue off and you're good. It's a pretty easy process. Hello from Spain. Albert, Spain. Cool. Thank you for tuning in all the way from Spain. What time is it in Spain? Cars and Beats Official. I have to respray a car that's deep lilac pearl that requires black base coat. Do you think I need to sand all the way down and respray the black base coat, or can I just spray the purple pearl? If you're doing all of that in one paint job, you don't have to sand anything, right? So if you did your black base and you're putting your pearl on same day, you don't have to sand. Unless you screw up, unless you got a lot of dust in an area or you got runs, that's when you would kind of sand, block it out, rebase it black a little, fix it, right? And then put your pearl on top. You have about a 24-hour window, give or take. If you're going to be doing your black base coat and waiting a week, I would scuff it up with like 800 grit and then rebase it. Okay, put a fresh coat of base on it and then put your pearl on. Hopefully that helps. Let me know. Harold Schwinn, just about to finish up my restore. My first restoration. Will send you some pictures when finished. Couldn't have did it without your sessions. Awesome, Harold. Send in some pictures, definitely. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Long time no see. Michael G. My mother used to have a Mercedes hardtop convertible that was always changing colors. Depending on how you looked at it. It was a result of a candy or different color flake pearl factory paint. Was this a result of candy or different color flake or pearl? It could have been a pearl paint job. Most factory paints are not fancy, like color shift. Okay, so I'm thinking it was probably just a pearl paint job on that thing. And hey, maybe it wasn't factory. Are you sure it was factory? Mercedes convertible. Went paddleboarding yesterday and my shoulder hurts a little bit. What's up, Jose Zapata? What's up? What's up? All right, guys, I'm just going to throw in another link here to learn Autobody and paint.com for all you newbies that want to get some free training. Just get to that URL, get on the notification list, and stay up to date. One more thing, if you guys are looking for great spray guns, check out Zula.com. Same spray guns we use here. And I just actually recommended this to another body shop guy that I know. And I had a couple spray guns, and I let him use the Atom X27, and he was like, he used it for clear coat literally Saturday night. He's like, this gun sprays amazing. He really loved it. Alex says, respraying my metal aftermarket roof rack. What primer or coating would be best for this? So if you're spraying over bare metal, You could use a DTM primer, which is a direct to metal primer. Okay. And then you could sand that and spray right over it, whatever top coat you're going to put on it. When you sand it, I would kind of block it out with like a 400. It depends on what type of finish you want. If you're going to be super anal, you want a really nice glossy paint job, go with like a 400 grit when you sand it. If you really don't care and you're doing a single stage, you can go a little coarser grit, because single stage is a thick paint and it'll hide, up to 360 sand scratches, or even 320 actually. So you don't have to get as fine with preparation if you're doing single stage. Just keep that in mind. You got more leeway. You don't have to be as, you don't have to get that fine and be so tedious with your prep work, because a single stage is like pouring on, it's so thick. The paint is so thick. It will look good purple, green, blue, depending on how you looked at it, where the sun hit. Purple, green, blue. Yeah, it was probably probably a pearl paint job on that thing. Pearl paint job. I would definitely think it's a pearl paint job, not candy. You don't get candies from factory. Tuning in from Trinidad. Cool, dude. Cool. Why, Michael? Are you looking to replicate a paint job like that? Again, guys, Tony here from Learn Autobody, taking your questions. Any Autobody questions you have, type in the chat. We'll help you out. And if you want to get more free training on Autobody, don't forget to hit up learnautobodyandpaint.com. I'm going to put the link in the chat right here. You can sign up for some free trainings, updates on the newsletter. You'll get sent videos, PDFs, articles, and all kinds of stuff and content when it comes to Autobody, so you can start this trade from your own home garage and things like that. How's everybody doing, like with work, like financially with work? I know things are getting a little bit crazy, in the world, between COVID, the wars, the oncoming wars, the inflation. Is anybody talking about that? Any of you guys concerned about any of these things? Nala. Dog's chasing chickens out there. No problem, Alex. Any of you guys in here playing with crypto, with stocks, options? Anybody, like my standpoint is it's always good to have extra sources and extra streams of income, so, me helping people out like this and people joining my VIP or whatever, that's a stream of income for me. It's not crazy, but it's a stream. I also do cryptos. I have other online businesses. I coach people online, starting online businesses. I do a bunch of things. So it's always important to have an alternative stream of side income. Just wondering how everybody's doing. Like, how you guys are doing, like on a personal note, with all the things going on. Gas is pretty much about $5 a gallon here in Hawaii now. I know California it's always been higher than Hawaii here, but Maui, the other island, normally higher than Oahu, where I am now. So I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know what it is. It's probably like, let's take a look actually. Maui gas prices. A little over $5, $5.30 to $5.50 per gallon. Hawaii, $4.99, $5.05, $5.11. Are we still here? Are we live, guys? $3.89 in Wichita, Kansas. Looks like we paused. Are we still live? My screen froze up. $3.89. Should metallic paint be applied wet like a solid paint or like a dry? Always wet. No matter what paint you're painting, you got to paint wet. And if you have a heavy metallic, just make sure that you're spraying your 50% overlay. You could go as much as 60% overlay, a little bit tighter spray widths. And then I always like to crisscross it. So if you're going across, if you're, say this is a hood of a car, if you're going, you know, if you go, say this is the hood, this is the windshield up here. Normally you would coat this way, pick it back up and coat this way. But I like to also spray this way. After you coat it this way, go this way, crisscross it. Be to avoid tiger striping. And a number one cause of tiger striping is not keeping a tight spray pattern, not crisscrossing like that, or having a crappy spray gun where your material is coming out heavier in the middle or heavier on the sides with not enough in the middle. So a lot of cheap crap spray guns don't have an even spray pattern. So if you're doing heavy metallics, single stage base coat, clear coat, just make sure you spray, you know, a piece of paper on your wall or something, just to see how your paint is laying out. Because if it's spraying, you know, just do your test spray. Just first hit it like that, hit it once, get your spray pattern. It's usually like an ovalish look. And then also give it a quick little spray, you know, and see how it looks. If it seems thinner in the middle, thicker on the outsides of the fan, then it could be the spray gun, or you might just need to clean it, okay? Because a dirty spray gun will also affect it. With your holes being clogged up on your air cap can affect that, because it's not blowing your air to spread it. So that's pretty much it. All right. Tom says, did a rear bumper replace and rear fender dent repair on a silver metallic. The blend was a pain. Had to go all the way to the roof line and the rear door, but I got it. Awesome, bro. Awesome. If you get a chance, man, send in a picture. We'd love to see it. Just send it into Tony@learnautobodyandpaint.com. We'd love to see it. Sounds like, Tom, what are you doing? Like side jobs now, Tom? Are you doing it out of your home garage? I know you've been doing a lot of little side gigs here and there. So yeah, guys, it's pretty much it. Okay, let's see. Any other questions? How many guys are tuning in from Facebook? A couple of guys on Facebook. Oh, you guys want to see something? So this was my first motorcycle respray when I was 13 years old. That's me. And that's a 88 or 89 YSR 50. I got the same bike now, but that was when I bought it from a friend of mine that lived down the street. I actually bought it from my friend's older brother. He was probably like 17, 18. I was 13. And I saved my money through a paper route and also flipping mopeds, 50cc mopeds. And I bought that thing for $1,300, stripped it down completely to the frame. Keep in mind, I was 13, and completely repainted it. Like put a base coat, clear coat. I painted it white with red pearl. I redid the rims and the frame red, and it was a red and white combination, and it was a pretty cool. And I sold it for like $2,500. Pretty neat. Just for friends and family. That's cool, bro. Hope you're making a little bit of cash. Hey there, calling in from Ontario, Canada, enjoying your VIP courses. I have to paint the front and rear bumper on a Corvette. Will the Flex Agent Impact color match with the rest of the Vette? No, it will not. It will not. And honestly, you really don't even have to put Flex Agent. Paint is already flexible. If you're going to be hitting a bumper cover hard enough to crack it, right, to wrinkle it and crack it, it's going to crack with Flex Agent anyway. And paint is flexible to a certain extent, you know, just paint alone. So, but hey, if you want to put I'm not saying don't use it. If you want to add your additive, you can add it, no problem. I'm just saying it really doesn't make a big difference in from what I've seen over the years. Doesn't make a difference. But if you want to use it, and it will not affect the color match. Again, if you're color matching, okay, if you're painting the bumper cover alone without blending into your hood or fenders, you might see a difference because you cannot make old paint look like new paint. And when you're putting a fresh coat of paint on, you know, it might be brighter because of, you know, a little bit of fading or sun damage on your old paint job. So if the right way to do it is to blend it in and clear coat your whole front end, you know, or the adjacent panels, your fenders or your hood. But again, you don't have to. Another way, if you just wanted to paint panels, just single panels without blending into your fender or hood, is to make sure you buff out your adjacent panels when the paint job is over. So do your paint, let that cure, right? Wait a couple days, day or two, and then just do a good buffing compound and swirl mark removing polish on your hood to bring out the brilliance again from your old panel, the paints on your old panels, so it matches better. You might actually even want to buff out the whole car, and that's what we do all the time, you know, if we're painting single parts. So just kind of putting that out there. Okay, let's see. Daryl. You got it, Daryl. By the way, we have 3 feet of snow on the ground. That's crazy. That's a lot. And I am enjoying my islands. Wilford Shaw. Hi, Tony. I retired June of 2021. Your Learn Autobody and Paint program have come in good use. Gas here is around 420. Wow. $5 a gallon beside teaching. Thank you. Awesome, bro. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. Michael G. I'm going to be moving soon, and we'll be hauling my car up on a flatbed U-Haul trailer. Right now, it's 100% ready to paint. Any suggestions on what to do so I don't have to worry about travel issues? Is it in primer? I think if you could cover it, if it's on an open flatbed, you might just want to put a car cover on it and just strap it down really well with some rope or straps, just so it doesn't, blow away. You might just want to put a car cover on it. But yeah, you're going to want to go over it anyway once you get it to your location before you paint it. So, you might be 100% ready to paint, but you're going to have to do prep work after that haul. Unfortunately, you're going to have to do it, right? Before paint, you're always checking the panels, checking everything, making sure it's good before paint. So, and also I would make sure you wash it down, because you don't know where it's going, what elements it's going to be exposed to. Maybe, it's going to haul by a gas station where somebody's spraying WD and it gets on it. So you're going to want to actually, you're going to want to make sure you clean it before you paint it. Harold Sweat said, I thought I had the bodywork smooth after primer, but after clear coat, there was some rollie places. What could I do different next time? What you could do next time is just double check your work better. Maybe use a guide coat on areas where you were doing bodywork. And that happens to everybody. There's always, sometimes you might be fully done with a job, ready to paint, and then right when you're about to paint, you notice something. You notice a nick, a chip, or a little thing, but it's either you don't paint it, you fix it right then and there, and then you paint it, or you paint it and then just redo the single panel later, knowing that you have to redo it. Knowing if you have a little wave in this panel, just say screw it, paint it, right? Let that set up for a week or two, and then redo that panel. That's pretty much the easiest way. That's how I would do it. Redo it after your paint job, because it's easy to do. Sometimes your paint job will fill out that little wave or imperfection. All you have to do is block it out. If not, you can add a little bit more putty and block it out that way. Hopefully that helps. Just concerned that I might end up getting something messed up in the travel. It's been garage for about 3 years to this point. That's why I'm asking. Yeah, so Michael, no matter what, you're going to want to go over the car once you get it to location. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. You know, it might be ready for paint, but cover it, ship it. Once you get it, you're going to have to go over it again anyway. So whatever, you know, if something happens to it, you're going to have to go over it anyway. If nothing happens to it, you got to go over it anyway. So hopefully that gives you a little idea. Charlie says your paint program is great. Do you have any others? What kind of programs are you looking for, Charlie? I do have a program teaching e-commerce and how to make money online. I have a crypto newsletter that I publish, and actually going to be creating a course on cryptocurrency, how you can get traded. Actually made a couple $100,000 last year trading crypto. Not really trading, but getting into good coins with not much volatility, you know, and secure coins that are going to make you money. So I got a crypto program. As long as you're subscribed to the newsletter at Learn Autobody, what I do every once in a while is I'll send my subscribers, like you guys, like an opportunity, like, hey, if you're interested in this, sign up here. So as long as you're on the main newsletter here at learnautobodyandpaint.com, I haven't mentioned anything in the past 3-4 months, maybe longer, but every once in a while I will mention something to my newsletter guys, and if you're interested, you could check it out or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You got it, guys. You got it. All right. Any last minute questions, guys? Autobody last minute questions. Gonna take one more question. If not, we're gonna head out. We've been on for about 30 minutes. I'll be back on next week about the same time. In the meantime, I'm going to drop the link again. Just go to learnautobodyandpaint.com to get some free Autobody information. Get on the newsletter. There's a special opportunity to join VIP if you wish to after you subscribe. And here is the site, Tazula.com, if you want to check out some awesome spray guns. Go right over there and pick yourself up I like the Atom X27 a lot. Great spray gun. Atom X20 is a good starter spray gun. And the 88 is also a pretty good spray gun. Okay, last question. Henry Dixon. Hey, Tony, I'm ready to paint my spoiler on my Toyota. I scuffed it up with 120 grit, then sprayed 2K primer. Can I use a raddle can to paint it due to its size? You can. I would look into getting a Spray Max clear coat kit. Okay, that comes in a raddle can. You can get them for about $25 on eBay. Raddle can, 2K. You pop the bottom, it releases the activator. You shake it up for 5 minutes, and you got 2K clear coat. So if you can get your base coat in a raddle can, most paint shops, they can make it for you like that. I don't see why not. It's a small little project, but I will tell you that the clear coat is not as durable as a standard clear coat that you mix and spray with a spray gun. Okay, the 2K is a thinner. The can 2Ks are a thinner clear coat. Okay, but I've done it. I've sprayed fenders with it. It's in my older YouTube videos back when I was doing them in Texas. You could do it. Okay. Charlie, do you use water-based paint? I don't. I don't use water-based too much. A lot of the guys I know here don't use it, but you can. Same exact process, just takes a little longer to dry. So when you're spraying, your flash time is going to be a little bit longer. They have those fancy heaters if you want to just dry it. You know, you can kind of speed dry it a little bit, but it's the same exact process. Just got to wait a little bit more for flash times when spraying. Bobby B, VIP from Reno. Sorry about being late. Forgot about the time change. Yeah, me too. Me too. Always love Monday Learn Autobody Day. Thank you, Tony. Tom, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Hit the like button, guys, before you leave. And I'm going to answer this last question from Stacy, and then I'm out. I started painting sealer, base, and clear my 1995 F-150 home garage. I have some nibs, derbies in the clear coat that I didn't notice until I finished. How do I fix this? Simple. You could just get some 2000 grit, block it out, and buff it out. Okay? Good luck with that. We have videos. Stacy at learnautobodyandpaint.com. Just check out the blog. We have videos on all of that. Subscribe to the newsletter. So yeah, if you have little nibs, crap like that, you just basically got to color sand and buff it out. Okay. Hopefully you have enough clear coat to do that. But normally 2 medium wet coats of clear coat is more than enough to give you some extra room for wet sanding and buffing. All right. Thank you guys. I'll be back on next week. In the meantime, stay tuned for new videos this week. I'm editing another one right now after I get off the call, and I will talk to you soon. One last link again to Learn Autobody to get your free trainings, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. Talk to you later. Aloha. Bye. Peace out, guys. Thank you.